Well, in many ways, shares of NVIDIA remain the most important stock for the broader U.S. equity market, not so much in terms of it being the only story out there in terms of growth. There are clearly other opportunities out there as well, but what it means from an allocation perspective, big investors, pension funds, family offices, even algorithms, if capital ever were to at least temporarily depart NVIDIA to some extent, that could have a big impact. However, for right now, things seem to be holding on, and I see a lot of people talking bearishly about NVIDIA and patterns and this and that. I think it's real simple. The algos are focusing on one very specific level here, and I should say NVIDIA is set to report earnings February 26th, so a little bit more than a month from when I'm recording this. It's really kind of simple. Now, we'll find out in hindsight, of course, if it really was that simple, but the level that I think the algos are focusing on this stock, at least since 2023, is the 150 period moving average. It's the green line, or greenish line on your screen. It is a level or a moving average that has religiously held as support. In fact, I would argue even back in early 2023, but more so once we got into the back half of 2023, bounced off of it there, bounced off of it in 2024, so last year, 3 times. So, this is an important level or an important thing that the algos are focusing on clearly. Now, the question, of course, is, what to do if and when this were to break. Well, if and when it were to break, my suspicion is it doesn't just break gingerly. It'll probably snap right below it. Maybe that comes after earnings, maybe whatever. But the level is the 150 period moving average. Simple moving average. Again, we can annotate some lines and notice that this is now kind of marrying up with other levels as well. You can get creative and make the lines match the level, if you need to. But currently, and this obviously changes, but currently that level is about, the moving average is now leveling out here just around $128, $129. So if and when the stock were to snap below there, again, my suspicion is it would happen rather swiftly as opposed to, kind of gingerly. Then I think this momentum trade to the upside will be done, and the stock can easily mean revert a lot more than if it leads to sort of capital flight, can mean revert a lot more than I think a lot of people think. And then we can then start drawing Fibonacci lines. You typically want to go by sort of levels that held. So then you could go and easily envision the stock very quickly going into the low 100s, maybe right back to 100 and possibly into the 80s. So that would be the thing. But again, this is premature. It has not broken the support line. And for all I know, the stock goes to 200 first. But I want to give you some levels that I think, or specifically one level and one line here, that I would be shocked if the algos don't find this to be an important level here at the next real test or break below it as well. Hope it helps. See you in the next video.